Happy Sunday, baseball fans. It's Andy Drifter here. Got myself another Baseball Collector's Edge mystery box for $6. How can you go wrong? All right, we start off with Randall Grichuk, who earlier this year logged his 200th career home run. Josh Donaldson, he's been known to hit a home run or two. 2015 MVP and now retired. Kevin Correa. Mookie Betts, 2018 MVP and World Series winner. And he's one step away from playing in the big show once again. Luke Voigt had a couple of 20 home run seasons during his time with the Yankees. I think he was signed to the Mets during spring training, but they cut him loose. Brandon Lau, coming off another 20 home run season. Roughneck Odor had a couple of 30 home run seasons during his time with the Rangers. Yandy Diaz got off to a rough start, but the batting average did improve in the second half. Jake Rogers, this is a black foil. This must be one of those newer repacks. Rod Carew, Hall of Famer, part of that 3,000 hit club, and 7 times he won a batting title. Brian Smith, Mark Portugal, Scott Sanderson, Dave Clark, Bill Gullickson, Eric Fox, Tim Leary. Here he is with the Yankees, but before that, he got himself a ring with those 88 Dodgers. Ron Karkovice, Luis Rivera, Lloyd Mosby did the 2020 when that was a big thing. I think he did it twice. Started off his career with the Blue Jays and finished his career with the Tigers. Mike Perez, Juan Berenger. White Sox leaders, that looks like Ozzie Guillen. Doesn't say who it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Ozzie Guillen. Willie Randolph and Dave Winfield. Dave Winfield in the Hall of Fame, part of that 3,000 hit club. Willie Randolph, Gold Glove winner, made a few All-Star teams and got himself a ring. They're both World Series winners, but Winfield got his ring with the Blue Jays. Bud Black, John Cerruti, Wilfredo Tejada, Tino Martinez started off his career with the Mariners, finished with the Yankees. No, I take that back. I want to say after the Yankees, he played for one other team. But he had over 300 home runs, almost 2,000 career hits, and it was, I want to say, 97. He had a monster year, which resulted in him finishing in runner-up to the MVP. Have no idea who they are. Willie Stargell, 475 career home runs. And he's one of maybe 9 or 10 players to win a League Championship Series MVP and a World Series MVP. Got himself a couple of rings during his time with the Pirates. He spent his whole career in Pittsburgh. Dave West, Dave Concepcion, part of the Big Red Machine. Made many All-Star teams and won many Gold Gloves. I want to say he won 5 or 6 Gold Gloves. His whole career was spent with the Reds. Dennis Eckersley, Hall of Famer, World Series winner. He's part of an exclusive club as well. 2 exclusive clubs. One of 2 pitchers to have a 20-win season and a 50-save season. And he is one of 11 pitchers to win Cy Young MVP in the same year. And he's one hell of a nice guy. I had the chance to meet him. This was before my YouTube channel at a grand opening of an LL Bean store in downtown Boston. And he was signing free autographs. Brett Saberhagen, speaking of Cy Youngs, he's got a couple of them. Oh, what do we got here? We've got a Yerman Marquez patch relic. Pitched for the Rockies his whole career. Now, this past year, he spent almost all of it on the IL. Dan Petrie, Jim Aducci. I want to say, was he a manager? I don't know. For some reason, that name seems familiar, but not as a player. John Wasden. Joe Girardi got himself a ring as a player and as a manager. Cliff Floyd had a couple of 30 home run seasons. Here he is featured with the Expos. Got himself a ring. He was part of those 97 Marlins. Eric Hansen. Matt Mischke. Walt Weiss got himself a ring. Part of those 89 A's and former Rookie of the Year. Jim Gantner. And here we got Spike Owen. Shortstop for the Red Sox. Prior to that, he was with the Mariners. Bounced around on a lot of teams after the Red Sox. What do we got here? We got a junk wax pack of, this is 1988. Stan Musial puzzle piece. Wally Ritchie, Matt Young, Junior Ortiz, Geronimo Baroa, Billy Hatcher, Diamond Kings, Todd Worrell. He was known to save a game or two, had over 200 career saves. He was dominant during his time with St. Louis as well as the Dodgers. Mike Morgan, the Iron Man, Cal Ripken. I do believe that's the second Hall of Famer that I pulled out of this box. And he's one of 4 players to win Rookie of the Year and MVP in consecutive seasons. Dan Quisenberry, prolific relief pitcher with that submarine pitch. Mike Greenwell, he was runner-up to the 1988 AL MVP. Buddy Bell, Julio Franco. I always seem to pull a Julio Franco out of these boxes. Terry McGriff, Steve Balboni. He had a home run or two during his time with the Royals and the Yankees. And we finish off with Jamie Moyer, who's probably pitching in some capacity, even as we speak. But this guy, he pitched for over 20 years. Cubs, Mariners, Phillies. He got himself a ring with the Phillies. And that is it for this Collector's Edge Mystery Rip. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit like and subscribe. The championship series in both leagues have been set, so I'm looking forward to that. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.